anything and everything we may play here is not really suitable for younger audiences. Please enjoy the video. Hey everybody, and welcome to FullMetalOtaku. Today we are reviewing the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya.
Yep. It's going to be crazy, I'll tell you that, you know.
So let's do a roll call. There's me, Kura Fumazaki. We have Heather, Miss Giggle Pants over there.
Hey.
TJ, I think. No, it's not TJ.
RJ.
RJ. Sorry.
Yeah, RJ.
TJ didn't watch the anime, so he's not part of this. And then we have Matt.
The Misfit.
Sorry, Matt the Misfit. So,
I'll
take it as a no.
Well, I didn't hear you because
Hopefully, yes.
what
I said, are we going to get started?
Oh, yes. And I'm going to keep
So,
an eye
who
on
wants to talk first? Who wants to go first?
You can if you want. I'll also monitor the broadcast at the same time.
Shall we start off talking about how we thought of the anime, or should we start off talking about what had about it?
I mean, we could start off what we liked about it. Or thought
Well,
about it.
First impressions, and then it was like progress to how we watched through it.
I mean, alright, first impressions, that'll work. Alright.
Oh, my first impression was kind of like, from what I've heard about it, it should be good. So I started off watching it, and then as it started going through, I was thinking to myself, it could be better. And then as it ended this first episode, I was thinking, I got to watch. This is really good. So I honestly thought, for my first reaction, it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
What about you guys?
With me, it was like my first impression is like I was introduced it from my cousins, and pretty much when he was wearing a T-shirt of Haruhi, which I thought was like, oh, that's cool. I want one. And I was introduced to it at cousin's house, so pretty much saw it online. It was like, I was like, oh yeah, that one little part was funny, and then I got to the suspense on the rest of the anime, as well as throughout too. As
Edward, do you want some minutes?
like I was mesmerized. So it's like pretty much Haruhi to me is one of my favorites of all time, and I'm just pretty much proud to obey Haruhi Suzumiya.
No, you can't. You can't say Haruhi is your favorite character because I've already claimed her. I've watched this before any of you.
I did not say character-wise. I meant like series, because I've seen stuff.
Gotta give you a heads up. Haruhi is my favorite character out of that anime. Period. I mean, out of the entire season, the entire series, and then the movie, this will make you think, what did I just watch?
Well, why do you like her so much?
Other than the fact that she pretty much has her own way of throwing her ideas out there, she can point out a lot of stuff. She is pretty much the most non-practical version of a high school girl who actually doesn't give a shit about what happens, unless it involves the SOS Brigade. In other words, she's kind of like me. She stands up for her friends and others more than she does herself. After she gets out of the whole hair tie, multiple hair setup phase, which Keon had broken her of.
What about you, Heather? What did you first think about Haruhi Suzumiya?
I liked the first episode, and I got into it really quickly, but like near the end, I was like, "What the heck am I watching?" This is also, yeah. I don't know. It's been a while since I last seen it, but I liked it a lot.
I enjoyed it too. I mean, it did get confusing near the first. I'm not sure which episode, but it did start getting confusing after a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, what's gonna get you if you are like for
when
those
you got to the endless fate, I
the
almost
Melancholy of
stopped.
Haruhi Suzumiya after this review, the thing that's gonna get you is season 2. The 8 episodes in sequence of repeating really gets to people.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Then I guess I have seen second season because I have seen the endless fate. I nearly stopped watching during the season those episodes.
Did you watch
because I got so bored?
Did you watch 28 episodes of Haruhi?
Yeah.
Then you watched season 1 and 2.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah,
I wasn't for sure.
for a lot of people, apparently in people's eyes, the main characters they're either going to like is either Mikuru or Haruhi, because Nagato's like got the personality of Brock, but she's hella smart and pretty much one of the most interesting characters for somebody who doesn't have really much of a personality.
Well, speaking of Nagato, Arcada's favorite character is Nagato, so.
My favorite's Keon. I like
Wait, say that
his
again. I barely
attitude.
caught that.
Arcada's
My favorite was Keon.
character
I liked his attitude.
is Nagato.
Arcada's favorite character. Oh, okay. I had to double check that. I am totally honest with you guys. No matter who it is, my favorite character was Haruhi in that anime.
I like Haruhi too. Okay?
Same as many other people who have seen the anime as well, but...
I mean, sure, Keon has his moments, but other than that, he's just like this pessimistic douchebag.
Who has no idea that Haruhi has the hots for him, basically.
Yeah, and then, so, let's do a recap of the characters. We got Mikuru, she's a time traveler. We have Koizumi, who's an Esper.
Well,
We got
Mikado basically
Nagato,
is
which is
also
an
there
alien.
for the fan service.
We got Nagato, who's an alien. We have Haruhi, which is God in this this situation.
Yeah.
And then we have Kion, just the normal, typical high school student who's a pessimistic douchebag.
At some points. Well, he's not a douchebag all the time, but...
Now, the reason why I say Nagato is an interesting character is in one of the episodes when Kion finds himself in pretty much a pinch with the other alien, which I don't remember her name offhand, but
It's Ryoko.
Ryoko? Okay, finds himself in a pinch with Ryoko trying to kill him. That's when Nagato gets interesting. She goes from a personality of a rock to this badass with the personality of a rock.
I mean, at first you may think she's like a useless character, but she has a role later on in the show.
Yeah, I remember her full name is Ryoko Asakura.
But they like to call her Nagato, so...
Apparently,
never mind. You're talking about the blue-haired chick. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, the blue-haired one. I remembered something about her. Apparently,
And then she went bye-bye.
Okay, hold on. So, in that episode, she was saying that she was a better model of Nagato, but she was a beta version of it. And I was thinking to myself, if she's a better version than Nagato, how come she got her ass kicked and then deleted by Nagato? Right?
I never understood that one.
It's all. So you're a better model than her, and yet you still got beat. What is better model? Something worse? I mean, if I were in that position, I would have made the model a lot smarter, durable, and able to hack anything that is being thrown at her. But no, she goes gone like that. So Heather, you said your favorite character was Kion, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So why did you like Kion?
Mostly because of his attitude. He had he was like always like, I don't want to be here. Why do I have to be here? And how did he just forced in there anyway?
So you're pretty much saying you like
kinda
somebody
hard
who
for me
you
to
can
explain
easily
stuff.
push around, right? Okay, I got a question for you now, Heather.
Not that he's
Wait,
easily
before you-
pushed around.
wait,
That
wait.
he's yes.
Wait, hold on. I got a question for you. Are you sadistic?
Okay.
Wait, what?
I have never figured that out before. I don't know if I am or not. I
Are
probably
you a
am.
masochist or
but-
are you a sadist? Which one are you?
I have no idea. I really don't.
Okay, hold on. Do you like to bring pain to people, or do you like pain brought onto yourself?
Bringing pain, definitely.
Then you're a sadist.
Okay.
So, in other words, if there's somebody like Kion in life, and you found them, you would end up loving them. Trust me. Because he literally lets Haruhi push him around. He doesn't, he stops from trying to say no to just like, yeah, whatever, I'll do it. It's like, seriously, you could easily make him a masochist if you're a sadist and you found him. I'm sorry, I'm just pointing out the obvious here. Now, Haruhi, on the other hand, she just thinks she can control anyone. She's this, like, out of whack person whose views in life are completely off the walls, and it's like, wow. I mean, the reason why I like Haruhi is she's got her own way of looking at everything. She makes everything
Speaking of that, people may
three
say
times
they
better.
don't. People may say they don't like Haruhi, but they are liars because they do.
Gagook became a Haruhi fanboy.
That makes me want to watch one of his videos later.
No, he literally, he did 2 reviews. He did a review on
He
Melancholy
did
of
one on the
Haruhi
series.
Suzumiya.
He did one of the series and he did one on the movie. Yeah.
Like, the one on the series, he gave
I kind of did the same. Archive did the same thing. Yeah, but he did that during the holidays.
Well, anyway.
By the way, for those who are watching this right now, the disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya. The disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya is a great movie to watch during the holidays.
Like Christmas.
Yeah,
Yes,
because it does take place around Christmas time, and I believe on a page I've seen online, it does a disappearance week. So
I know this is off topic here, but come to find out that they are going to be doing a live action movie of Ghost in the Shell. I just found out about that.
I'm probably not going to watch it. Sorry. I mean, I didn't really get too attached to the series originally, so I'm probably not going to watch the movie. I mean, I will check it out. But
I'm afraid to, because it's going to be an American movie, and we've seen what those Americans have done to our precious Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yes, they completely fucked that up.
Yeah,
Now, hold on.
Now, Rurouni Kenshin live action movie was actually a fantastic movie. I own that one.
Alright, going back to Haruhi for a minute.
Sorry, I just had to
Alright, but going back to Haruhi now. What part of the series did you like out of it? Like, the first season, the second season, what part of it? What episode was your favorite episode?
Who are you at? Are you asking any of
you
us?
guys. What was your favorite episode of Haruhi?
I'm not sure exactly what episode it was, but it was when it was just Kyon and Haruhi in the wall by themselves.
I think that was episode 5.
That was actually it was pretty early in the season, so.
Because that episode had a reason for that happening, and why it was only her and Kyon.
And it also explains the relationship between the two. It also shows how much she likes Kyon.
Pretty much.
Alright, now, what about you, RJ? What did you think? Like, what was your favorite episode?
Well, I got, like, 2 parts of, like, random ones, but one being, like, Alive, because it was, like, knowing how, like, you guitar playing and Haruhi's majestic voice.
Oh, the festival one? That one was a good one. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was good. But
guys,
I do have some issues with it.
I'm eventually going to start getting Cinder in here in a minute.
There's another part where Haruhi kicks the computer chief in the face of the computer game duel. Was like
that one was fun.
Wasn't that like,
that one was funny. I love that one.
I mean, when they went in there and just like went in there and said, "I'm taking the computer, whether you all like it or not," basically.
That one, yeah, that was funny. I think that was like episode 12, nearing 14.
Yeah, then she took pictures of them touching Mikuru. That's hilarious.
Poor Mikuru, forced into everything. She willingly does it as well. I mean,
but think about it. She's
especially when she gets roped. It was like, I found that also being hilarious.
When you first watch the show, you think she's just one of those fan service characters. She is, but she also has a purpose to be in the show.
She's a time traveler. She makes it to where, you know...
But am I right?
Hold on. If there's anything you want to know about Mikuru, just think of it this way. It's classified.
Ha! See, look who's here. Is Cinder here with us?
I was like,
welcome.
Oh yeah, have you owned some of the manga of Haruhi?
No, but I can find it on my phone if I had the time.
What happened?
Yeah, it's like, I have all current volumes of Haruhi.
I need to find Nagato's manga.
One is volume 17.
Okay. Now, do you guys want to hear what my favorite episode of Haruhi was?
Yeah. Shoot for it.
Okay. It's after the 8-episode repeat, where Kyon finally shows his actual feelings, And no, like, he realizes what's going on and goes for it. He doesn't care. He stops Haruhi, pointing out everything. And it's like, it took him that long to finally realize his desperation to make Haruhi feel happy. On top of that, that he actually starting to really like Haruhi. And it's not till after the movie, which I gotta admit, in my personal reference, the movie was top-notch. I mean, I do find the slow dragging start a problem, but it was top-notch. And at the end of that, I think he started to realize his true feelings for Haruhi, even though he doesn't act like it.
And he also admits that he kind of needs her.
Yeah, he kind of does need her. Without her, his life is completely boring.
But, Cinder, are you here? And she's gone.
Okay. So, it's like, there's like, I have all
Okay.
the current manga too, so.
So, Cinder.
Are you?
Okay.
Cinder, you there?
Hello?
Okay, Cinder,
Hello.
Since we're on this,
Yeah.
have you watched Haruhi Suzumiya? And there she goes.
She's probably having problems. She'll get to it. Okay.
Anyway, it was like, I was
Okay,
but
now let's go on to our next subject. Which episode, like, number one episode that you hated?
One of the 8 something or another. Yeah.
What?
The leaping 8 ones.
Oh,
One of them,
the Infinite 8?
Yeah, I can't remember which episode it is. But I think it's the third or second one of those.
Alright.
You know.
It's understandable.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure almost everyone would have picked it somewhere in that area.
Alright, what
One of
about
mine's in the
you?
endless light. I don't remember
Heather?
which one exactly.
What?
One, the endless light.
Yeah, I knew it.
The endless light. I couldn't
Alright.
stand any of the.
What about you, RJ?
it took me a bit to actually get what was through to the Endless Haven. It was like, but I exactly hate an episode. There's one I probably question, but not hate.
Oh, which one would that be?
Probably after the second episode of the Endless Eight. It's like I go, okay, is this basically, I was like showing the same episode again? I was like, I go, what the hell? It's like I was confused at first, and then I clued in some of Keon's movements.
Because I thought that same thing when I first saw the opening of it. I'm like, man, I've seen this one before. And then it just does a totally different thing. I mean, it still has the same lines and stuff in there, but...
Now, for me, the episode I honestly didn't like was the final episode of the second season. It left you with such a cliffhanger, and it makes you want to watch more.
Pretty much.
Like, they should make more to it. And
Which-
it's like, it was that good.
To be honest with you, if they're going to do that disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya should have actually been a continuation of that.
But there's a thing, it's like, if you have the manga along with the anime, it's like the manga could have by possible. And maybe like 2 more movies, like after disappearing. Because the storyline is just so good in manga.
I'm going to try to get Cinder back in here. Give me a minute. Okay. But, like, it just was weird.
Alright. Character
like
flaws.
It's probably the longest we went up without going off topic.
Alright, so, what about character flaws? Which character do you think had the most flaws?
Koizumi.
Koizumi? What
I
about him?
didn't like it. I didn't like him that much.
Why?
I don't know. I thought he was an ass at first. No, it was a suck up. That was it. It was suck up. There you go.
He is,
Why is it-
kind of...
Oh, I saw two of them head there. I'm like, what the hell's going on there?
Anyways, yeah. So, Koizumi is kind of a...
Heather, you have
yes.
your microphone muted.
Who?
No,
Microphone muted.
there it goes.
That's weird because it keeps telling me you're
I don't know what's
muted, but
going on. My computer's doing something funny.
my
Alright,
computer was doing something
so,
funny
for
too.
me,
Okay.
I'd have to say the character that I kind of dislike because they're flaws was one of the characters that aren't really involved. I mean, you'd honestly think one of the main characters would be one of the problems of the show, right? But you
I think I know where we're going with this one.
you tend to not really pay attention to the side characters. Like the green-haired one. I mean, think of it this way, because I don't remember her name. The green-haired one, and when they're making... What?
The green hair girl is Tsuruya.
Yeah, her.
I forgot there
she
was a
honestly
green-haired character.
didn't really have a reason to be in there. The reason why I didn't like her was the fact that she would pretty much do anything and everything just to try and get one person drunk. Mikuru. Which she actually succeeds in the episode when they're making
Oh,
the
yeah,
movie.
she's one of Mikudu's friends, right?
Yeah, she's one of Mikuru's
Oh.
friends.
See, that's why I don't remember that much.
She's not really that involved in the anime, which is the problem.
I was too busy staring at Mikudu.
No, it's not that.
It was a joke.
Anyways.
Yeah, you got that, didn't you?
Yeah,
I
she's
was
one of
also staring
those
at Harvey,
who
too,
can
so.
pretty much do whatever she wants without really anyone telling her what to do. I mean, Haruhi is basically the same way, but she has an understanding of things to a point. Now,
Doesn't that remind you of Revy from Black Lagoon? A little bit?
I haven't watched Black Lagoon. So...
For those who
sorry.
have,
Anyway-
know who I'm talking about.
Anyways, Haruhi is considered God, right? So you
Uh-huh.
think she's the only character who'd have the ability to pretty much do whatever she wants, right? With no problem.
I mean, she could get rid of anybody in the world if she wanted to, but she decided to keep one.
Yeah. So you can't really say Haruhi can do whatever she wants because she likes Kion. If Kion says no to one thing, she might not.
Oh, and another thing about that, when Kion went into a coma.
No,
She was
actually,
right there.
he wasn't. Yeah, but he wasn't actually in a coma. It was the effect of fixing what happened in the
Well,
2 days.
yeah,
before.
the time thingamajiggy, right?
But it was hilarious though. Kion sits up. Koizumi points out that Haruhi's beside his bed. He looks over, fixes her a little bit, and she snaps awake. Shortly afterwards, she pops up and hops over in front of the freaking bed, gets
That
out of the
was
sleeping
fun.
bag, and then points at him. And it's like, you. It's like, yes. It's like, dude, you just came out of a coma apparently, and you're getting pretty much pushed around already.
And then
Like, what the fuck?
and the story they gave was he got pushed. No, I don't know if he got pushed, but he got knocked down the stairs or something like that and hit his head. That's what they told us.
Yeah, it's like so pretty
That's
much
how
you
you
fell down.
fell.
It's like pretty much you fell down steps. You wake up after 2 days of being in a coma, injured and everything, and you're already getting forced to do something, and you don't even say no. You're such a pushover. Do something. You can actually say no. It's just 2 letters. N-O. Just say it. No, he's like, all right, whatever. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Right? It's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? You could easily say no to that.
Yeah, but he's probably not going to.
Exactly. So, that's what I mean. He's a pushover. He's worse than Koizumi. Koizumi's a suck-up.
Pretty epic.
Kion's a pushover. Kion will do anything.
No, I take that back on the episodes. The one I actually disliked the most is when they went to the mansion.
Oh, that one was actually kind of hilarious.
At some point it was, but like
I did find it kind of a pain in the ass. Like, it doesn't matter what happens. If Haruhi wants something, like, if she says it, it's gonna happen. If she thinks it, it's gonna happen.
she wants Kion to go get a heater. Which I don't understand why she picked Kion, but like, which I believe
he's the
that
first
was
member. Hold on. The reason why she picked Kion is he was the first member. pretty much
That-
it's like your second in command, right?
That,
Now
but there's
think of it
also
like
another
this:
reason
if you
why.
had a second in command,
I'm
hold on,
saying
if
Star
you had
Trek,
a second in command, if you had a second in command, wouldn't you make them do a lot more than the rest of them? Because you have this, you have this feeling that they are obligated to do more since they're the second in command, and
Wait a
they
minute,
should
when
be
this-
able to handle more.
Wait, when did this become a Star Trek reference?
It's not Star Trek. I'm pointing this out. I've never watched Star Trek.
That's where I got that from.
Hey, I haven't watched Star Trek, so I can't point out anything for Star Trek.
Well, I'm Trekkies who are listening. You probably know what I'm talking about.
Well, anyway, so it's like this. Don't force your newer members to really do much because you don't know what they're capable of. If
But if-
your second, you know more about your second in command than the rest of them, so you'd have your second in command do more because you know they can handle it.
But if you think about it, she also picked him for another reason too.
She wanted to spend more time with him.
And like that episode I was talking about, the Manson episode, they got that in that cave. And then that one, and then, right? In some way, shape, or form, they did.
All right, so
What is going on with you? You keep going in different directions here.
all right, so what should we talk about now? Because we did characters, we talked about favorite episodes, disliked episodes, our reactions.
Okay, this one. Side series.
I don't have a side series I've watched.
Well, there is a side series called
I tried watching that. I couldn't.
Haruhi Suzumiya-chan.
I couldn't.
Oh, the chibi ones? I haven't
I-
watched that yet. I was thinking about watching it.
I
just
couldn't
haven't
watch
got around to it.
It didn't. It was. It didn't feel the same to me.
Anyways, how about we rate the anime now? Like, character, animation, sound, our own viewer pleasure, and then everyone's rating together. As a podcast, how would we rate this?
Oh, I guess.
How
well,
would we
what's-
rate this altogether?
Well, we haven't. Well, we can do it individually, and then like rate it as a whole.
Well, for me, I'll start it off, alright? For me, I honestly like the characters. They were the main key to the anime. So I'd have to give characters, out of 1 out of 5, I'd give them a 5. Animation, on the other hand, did have slight flaws, but I'm not going to downgrade it to a 4, because they were only slight ones. So I'm going to keep it at a 5. So there's 2. The soundtrack was good. I mean, a lot of people will try and downgrade an anime or something because of the soundtrack. The soundtrack was amazing. I honestly think they could have added more songs to it, but I liked it. So I'd give it a 5. My own viewer pleasurability was a 5 because I was on the storyline all the way through. I loved the whole story to it, and it pretty much turned me into a Haruhi fanboy. Let's just say that. So all in all, it's 10 out of 10, pretty much, as you would say it. But I'm just gonna put it one step higher. Let's just make it 10.5 out of 10. That's my that's mine for you guys. So RJ, what's yours?
Pretty much overall, I was like knowing in my case, since I enjoy watching the anime, enjoy reading the manga. It's like pretty much the manga series of it is like 5 all the way because the storyline is just keeps getting better of each chapter I read, and the volume 18 will be coming out in May, and the anime, so pretty much 5 stars of one of my favorite animes of all time.
Alright. What about you, Heather?
About a 4. If it wasn't for the endless site, I'd give it a 5, but the endless site kind of nearly put me to sleep, and
Well, the Endless Eight actually...
barely stopped.
Hold on. If you are a true Haruhi fan, you would notice that the Endless Eight is trying to challenge you as an SOS Brigade member. Like, you're a member of it when they started off, but you don't realize it until you're actually going through it. You have to point out these things. It's challenging you. That's why I gave it...
I'm not a Haruhi fan, so I like her and everything, I'm just not her fan.
You're a Kion fangirl.
Something like that.
So you're a part of the SOS Brigade regardless.
Pretty much. But, like, the Endless Eight also has a purpose, though. After you forgot how many Endless Eight
episodes
there was, but...
Manga did the Endless Eight.
I get bored.
So you can't really downgrade the anime because of the Endless Eight. The Endless Eight just adds on to it.
I get bored really easily. If I get bored, then I downgrade it. So... The Endless Eight nearly.
So in your viewer pleasurability was a 4, but everything else is a 5. So pretty much what you're saying is you're giving it a rating of 4.75, right?
Yeah.
So overall rating, Heather chooses a 4.75. All right. What about you, Matt?
I mean, there were some parts in there that you can probably easily go out with it, but overall it was a good anime. I mean, I enjoyed it. 5.4 for me.
5.4.
Yeah.
So overall, we'd have to say as a rating of out of 10, let's say this, no, out of 20, because there's 4 of us. Out of
so
20,
should we recommend them to stream it, buy it, or just what?
Stream it and buy it. Don't worry about cutting it out to just one. Do both. Stream and buy it. Fuck it. Just do it.
And no, Arcada, we're not trying to rip you off.
Yeah, sorry if this does seem like we're trying to rip you off, Arcada. But I honestly think
we apologize.
We
apologize.
Buy it on Blu-ray if they have a Blu-ray. But
we're not. But I'll tell you what, we are not stealing your certified prophecy. That's yours. You get to keep that.
Yeah, we'll consider ours certified as certified brand.
Wait, how about certified dandy?
No. No.
Hey, it's sounded cool though.
Dandy is shit. Sorry, I'm gonna have to say this. Dandy.
Well, yeah, but you got me. That was cool. That was cool how I came up with that though.
How's that?
Certified Daddy was cool though. You got to admit that.
Certified Otaku. How's that? Certified Otaku.
That's too bland.
But it's, for any otaku out there, it's certified for otakus.
Certified. I'm gonna go through this like this thing real quick. Hold on. Certified Wild. No. Certified. Okay, I'm looking. I got this anime list in here. Just give me a second. Certified. I'm looking. God damn it. Certified. I don't want to know what the fuck that was.
Certified Badass.
Are you sure you don't want to use Certified Daddy? That was not what I came up with.
How about Certified Badass?
Hang on. Oh man, there isn't any good ones out there. Shit, you can do anything out of this, and there's wow. Okay,
certified. Certified Epic.
Wait, I had this. Hold on, where'd my fairy tale list go? I'm gonna look for those names.
Certified Epic.
That's a good one, but let's see what we got here. Certified. No, I thought you said Certified Hard. No. That was too. That one was too. Yeah.
I was like, how about it's like awesome certified.
Certified Awesome.
That's what awesome looks like.
Certified Awesome. Apparently what awesome looks like.
Certified Spooky Dookie. I'm just kidding.
No. I'm gonna say it. This is
Certified
awesome.
bombshell. No, certified bombshell is gonna be the one for the stupid ones. All right, there.
For what?
Certified bombshell is gonna be for those bad animes. How about that one?
And then certified awesome is for the good ones.
I guess.
We give this our certified awesome, apparently. How's that? I don't know.
I guess
I'm pulling
because
your strings. It's certified awesome.
Because yeah. Oh, and I got some ones for those horror ones. Ready? All right, certified disturbed.
No, it's not disturbed. If we're gonna do
Or
certified,
disturbing.
if we're gonna do one certified disturbed, it's probably gonna be Elfen Lied or Mario Nikki. All right? If we had to have this thought out. So certified awesome is for the animes we think are really good. Certified disturbed is for the animes that are good, but are also disturbing.
But-
Certified bombshell is for the ones that sucked. How's that?
I guess, but still say it awesome. Certified awesome sounds weird.
Well, it's all we're working on right now. So if we find one that we like better,
Certified ring my bell. I'm just fucking with you.
so yeah, let's just say it's certified awesome and close with that.
And if you want, we can do a rant after this.
We could do a rant after this, yeah, if you want.
Sure.
But what are we gonna rant?
Whatever we want about.
Well, for now, let's end the recording with Haruhi gets our stamp of certified awesome, and that's a wrap.
Wait, what's your tagline? What's it that she gives an A-OK with? What's that
What?
catchphrase there's a quote she uses when she has when she's all right with it.
Damn it! It's been freaking a year or two since I've watched it. You have to give me a minute to remember.
I'm gonna look up her quotes. I got this.
Just type up Haruhi Suzumiya quotes.
That's what I was gonna type in quotes. Okay, here we go. Recurring quotes. No, I don't want no classified information. That's what's her face.
That's Mikuru.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. I'm going here. This better have something. All right.
It's certified to obey.
I'm actually looking. Hold on.
And forever follow the SOS Brigade.
Oh, I had this whole list here, so I'm looking. See what we got. Let's see. No. I'm John Smith. I'm just fucking with you. That's like everyone's. You got Roger Smith and you got John Smith. There you go. I guess those are the Smiths. The only one I can think of is late penalty. That's it. That's all I got. Wait, hold on. Let's commence the first escort. Oh, this shit did not help you one damn bit.
Aliens, espers, and time travelers are welcomed.
Certified melancholy. No.
Alright, let's do that. Certified melancholy.
What, just for this one?
Yeah, just for this one.
And I'm gonna name the episode, meeting espers, time travelers, and aliens.
If you're an esper,
No,
time
Full
traveler, or
Metal
alien, you're welcome.
No, how about this?
I got FullMetalOtaku meets aliens, time travelers, and espers.
No, in that nutshell, how about then FullMetalOtaku meets SOS Brigade? How about that?
That works.
That's
Alright, yeah, alright, that works. Alright, so this is FullMetalOtaku. We're gonna be back soon, but make sure you check out this video whenever I get to it. Alright, peace out, you niggers.
The preceding announcement has been paid for by FullMetalOtaku.